ISO, boom. Hold on. Jesus. See, this is the reason why my note. Here we go. So, unfortunately, it was announced this past week. God bless you. Unfortunately, it was announced this past week that Sonya Deville has actually torn her MCL, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. MCL, ACL,
Yeah.
I think it's
Yes,
ACL.
ACL.
So let's start off by this. Sonya, we love you. We love who you are as a person, who you are as a character. We wish you nothing but the best. We hope that you heal up, get rested. Number one, for yourself as a person. Number two, as a performer, we're waiting for you and we're rooting for you. But this is kind of a recurring theme with the women's tag team championships. Something always happens. So now the question that I have is, are the women's tag team championships cursed? So I'm gonna start with Xavier. Xavier, are these titles cursed? Like, what's up? Like, talk to me.
I would say yes. Ever since the Naomi and Sasha walkout, I feel that they haven't been represented properly. And, there's been a lot of injuries in the women's division
Mm,
since then, and it's been playing those titles have been playing hot potato for the last couple of years. So um, I would say yes, they are cursed.
who's
Um.
next? Who's next on
So
this?
let's start this off. You have your at the time the tag team champions, so Sasha and Naomi, walk out the company as they were champions. You do some, have some sort of tournament, to crown the new women's tag team. Um, Becky lost it, and then you had Becky lost it because Lita turned her back. Um, Raquel, I don't know if it's kayfabe or not. She's injured. Um, and I think Sonya now with the Sonya Deville situation, ACL. As a soccer player, I've never experienced it, but I have teammates that have suffered through it. Very painful. They come back, they're not the same as they once were. It's a very, very difficult injury to recover from. So to say that
Mm.
are these titles cursed, given the track record, it spooky hours for spooky hours for whoever is the crown the next champion because my God, no, nobody. I think no woman in the locker room was like they're looking at us. Nah, I don't. You know what? We should stay away from that title. We should probably stay away.
I
TJ, what's up? Talk to
I,
me.
can I add something?
Yes, go ahead.
I like how Chelsea Green is playing this situation up. I'm excited to see like where they go with it. Because she's been talking a lot on Twitter and you know glorifying the belts and saying that she's going to keep both of them. But we'll see what happens.
Mm.
Yeah, if I'm Katana or Casey, I'll be very worried about getting those
Hmm.
titles.
Hmm.
But I do think they are cursed, and not just that. I just think that they're not being treated properly either, or they're not even booked right.
Hmm.
Like even going back to the beginning with Sasha and Bailey, and about how they weren't being treated right as tag team champions. And then Sasha had her little hiatus for a while, and then all the way to Sasha and Naomi with that situation.
Hmm.
It just feels like that these titles are cursed, and if it was up to me, I would bury them forever and never come back.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. It wasn't Raquel. It was Liv. I remember her shoulder injury. Yeah, it was Liv. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Liv. Yeah. Now, Mo's not here, so I'll represent on her behalf. I remember she or someone else in the group chat had mentioned that they should just kind of merge the tag titles to create a women's intercontinental title
Yeah,
or
they should do that.
US title of some sort. I think this would be a great opportunity considering not just the state of the women's tag team championships, but also the state of Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's character work is superb, and I think that she makes for a great quote unquote mid card champion in WWE. If they decide to go a mid card championship route or secondary championship route, I believe that Chelsea Green will be the ideal candidate to be the first champion. So I think that they should definitely explore that option. Now, as it pertains to the women's tag team titles, let me start off by saying this. Y'all need to start listening to black women, because Sasha and Naomi was trying to tell y'all when they walked out, and nobody listened. And yet here we are. Uh, here we are almost pretty much a year later. Trinity is over there, Impact Knockouts world champion. Mercedes probably would still be the New Japan Strong World Championship, women's world champion, had she not gotten injured in Cali. But like some of y'all said, like, this is a championship that has not been treated correctly, booked correctly. And then on top of that, it seems like every time an actor or talent is associated with it, it seems as if they're getting the short end of the stick. It seems like they're getting injured. Something is always happening to whoever is holding the women's tag team championships. And for that, I think that they should just kind of forsake it. They're not really even training any new women's tag teams, right? Like, they're like, even when you look at NXT, there's like the NXT women's tag titles and the WWE women's tag titles got merged. So it's like the legacy of that title is now with this title. It's just like, so what's the point? But you know, we'll see where it goes. But we want to know where you guys stand. Are these women's tag team championships cursed? Let us know in the comments below. We're gonna move on to the next topic.